G.I. Joe has partnered with Haslab to create the very first classified series G.I. Joe Assault Copter Dragonfly XH-1 with anticipated deployment in summer of 2024. Operation Dragonfly, however, cannot commence production unless we secure 10,000 backer orders by midnight on July 17th.
Welcome back to the Titanium Hangar. This is Mike, and today I want to talk to you about some of my pickups on my road trip and all that kind of stuff. Trying to get back in the swing of things, doing reviews, doing videos, all that kind of stuff. But I figured I might as well go over this. I found some stuff on clearance, some stuff that's out there, some interesting stuff that I could probably only get on my trip, and hopefully I don't find it cheaper down the road. But anyway, I'm going to get a look at this, and I'm also going to touch on the new Haslab, the Dragonfly. We'll talk a little bit about that coming up. Okay, so as I was getting ready for this video, of course we had the Haslab Dragonfly announcement, or kind of the showing of it, the launch of the campaign. So it's pretty cool. It's $275. They need 10,000. It's going to come with, of course, the Dragonfly itself, a whole bunch of accessories and a lot of cool stuff with it. And I think the price is good. I think it looks great. It's awesome. I'm definitely in on 3 because it's a good price. $275 for what you're getting. Probably 4 figures. It's going to come with Wild Bill, and then if you unlock at 13,000, which will probably hit that, what, in a week or 2 days, and then you're going to get the Ripcord, and then after that there's 2 more, so that's 4 figures. That's $100. So you're paying $175 for just the Dragonfly, which I don't think is really that horrible. But I'm wondering what other tricks they have up their sleeve down the road, because they're going to blow through all these first 4 unlocks. But anyhow, it looks really good, really cool. It's not exactly like the original. A lot of upgrades, a lot of modernization to it. But let's go ahead and get into looking at these pickups. Okay, so first of all, I do want to show, this is the Make Toys, Amake Toys. This is their booster and their Jetstream. And with these, I'm going to finish up the Coneheads. I think I'm going to do this one video talking about both of these guys and get that done. I think that makes the most sense, so I think that's the route I'm going to go and finish up that team. So I'll be looking forward to that. So in addition to those 2, I've got this stuff from Shozy also. So quite a few things coming, quite a few reviews on the way, and I'm really excited to take a look at all of these. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to take a look at is Tron. So I got the light cycles. I got 1 of each figure, 2 of the one that was unproduced or that we haven't had before. So taking a look at these real quick, we do have this Ram and his light cycle, and they aren't transparent at all. I don't think they look like they're just kind of looking like they're from the movie, so they look more like the movie. So I don't know. I kind of like the transparent better, but I mean, it is what it is. The light cycle looks pretty good. We're going to do a quick comparison to vintage here in just a little bit. I think these do look great. I'm happy with these. I haven't opened them just yet. I kind of think there might be a Shop Disney, get them and sell them for cheaper than $70 a piece. But yes, they were $70 a piece. This one is Flynn in the light cycle. And people are saying that these are shorter than the standard figures, and they do look shorter. It's really hard to do a comparison of these while they're in the package. I'm not opening them up just yet. I don't have an orange one yet, so that's a new color. I probably should have gotten a couple of orange ones because I don't have orange ones. But $70 each is steep, and it is too much. These should have been probably $50. But I do know that the parks do carry kind of a premium on anything they sell. Anything they sell at the parks is more expensive. But there is the light cycle, like a vintage one. Now mine's kind of rough shape. I got it. I paid almost this for this one. I paid like $60 for this guy. So to get a vintage one without a pull string. So that kind of sucks. But they look about the same size. I think the vintage one's a little bit longer, but this one looks a little bit wider. So it's a little thicker, but I like having it. It's brand new. It looks nice to have a brand new one. And then here's the red one versus the red one. And so if I can get a good angle on this. But my red one is kind of faded, I bet. Maybe a little bit faded and stuff. So I think this looks more like it could be considered orange, but it is red. So it's nice having nice new stuff and not having to pay, well, $70 is pretty expensive. Now, if you don't go to the parks, how else are you going to get them? Well, there are people selling them on eBay for like $90. So, I mean, that's not too bad, a $20 premium. And a loose set of 2 of these went for, I think, $80 just yesterday or something. So, and I was considering even jumping in on that one to have loose ones for a pretty good price. And I don't know why I didn't. I guess I just forgot. But anyway, hoping there's more options for more of these down the road. Okay, so now I'm looking at the figures here. And so there's Yori, Sark, Warrior Flynn, and another Yori. So that's kind of what they look like. And here they are compared to the originals. Now, NECA made some just like the originals not too long ago, maybe a decade. I mean, it might be a decade ago. I think it was maybe even 06 or something. So I don't remember the dates on when NECA made theirs, but this it's an interesting addition. They are a little shorter. So if I put the foot, make it even, you can kind of see how much shorter. If I can get that on camera, make the foot about even there, and so that's about the height difference in these, if that is helpful at all. So it's really kind of hard with them in the package, but they're so expensive. 25 bucks each, I think, is a lot for these. I mean, 20 is already enough for Super 7 reactions, but 25 is a lot. Let's go ahead and move on. Staying in the same vein as Super 7 reaction, got this guy here too. This is the black hole figure. Now, I think they're back in stock at BBTS and other places, but seeing it in person, I just bought one. I was like 20 bucks straight up, wasn't a big deal. And I wasn't sure. I have a vintage one of these, and I wasn't sure which one it was. So I have a vintage one, so I don't know which one. I was going to pick the other one up too, because they were all there for 20. But I got this at a little shop along the way. Kind of fun, kind of exciting. I'll probably end up opening this guy up, but I don't think I can afford the actual vintage ones. Those are pretty expensive. Next up, I got some Dungeons & Dragons stuff. Now, this is the Displacer Beast Diceling, and it was like 14 bucks at a Target along the way, and I got this one. I thought it was pretty cool. I don't have this one in my collection yet, so I was pretty excited for it, or at least I don't think I have it. I've got to get all of them out and do an inventory. And then Owlbear, I didn't think I had this one. If I end up having them, I'm definitely going to have to take them back. I don't remember if I have these or not. I didn't think I did. I think these are part of the Series 2, Wave 2. I think they are. But I might be wrong. Anyways, cool stuff. But what really got me surprised and a little shocked is this gelatinous cube. I did watch the movie with the family, and for the most part, everyone enjoyed the movie. It wasn't horrible. It was a little bit long, though. It's like 2 hours and 20-minute runtime, so it's a pretty long movie. But it comes with all these accessories that are in here. Can I get that on camera? All that. So that's a lot of accessories. With a bow and a knife, and you got a water bottle and a satchel and an axe and stuff. I haven't opened this up yet, but I saw this literally the day before I went out of town. They came into my Walmart, funny enough, and they stocked them immediately on the shelf, 17 bucks. So, and there's 2 price tags. I don't know. But then I get back into town, and a week later, they've marked it down to 10. So I got an extra one. So I don't know what's going on with this. I actually pre-ordered it from Hasbro Pulse, but canceled it. And I was like, I don't really need that. And so for 17 and now 10, I think it's worth it. So check it out if you're into this. It's probably worth it just for the accessories. But I'm worried about this. I'm worried this is a terrible telltale sign. If Walmart's getting in this and putting immediately on clearance and putting on the shelf, I'm concerned about the animated Series 2. I need to complete that Series 2 collection, and I'm just hoping enough get produced that I can get me, a few sets of those. Next up, I stopped at a Best Buy along the way. I don't have any Best Buys very close to me, so I stopped by that one to check it out, and my son actually wanted to go to it. I thought, okay, let's check it out. And so Elvira was in there. I've never seen her in person, so that's pretty exciting to get to catch her in the wild, not having to order from BBTS or one of those other places. And it's one of those figures that I kind of classified. I think she's cool. I think it looks good. It's kind of a one-off. I'm not going to be collecting a line of Elviras or anything. So if I see her in the wild, I'll buy her. And I did. So 35 bucks, not a bad deal. Next up is the Gargoyles Goliath. This is the video game edition, I believe. And so I think it looks pretty cool. I like this line. I really think you get a lot of bang for your buck for $30. This is actually $37, and he's huge. But they're just reissuing him with a different paint scheme and all that kind of stuff. So he does look different, but I really like the one I've got. And this is a little bit of a slap in the face, but it's a little bit of fanfare treatment. You get the folded wings included with him now. But I was looking, and it looks like they've gotten some other orders of the original one, and they don't have the folded wings included with it. So this is something that really bothers people, because now you got folded wings and you got regular wings with this guy. Maybe they're improved. I don't know. And I don't know how these wings would look if you were to take them and put them on your standard figure. That might look good, but I think it's cool that they're moving in the right direction. Hopefully going forward we get this with all of them, but it might just be a one-off for this figure. I don't know. But it's also a marketing ploy to make you buy another figure to get folded wings for other characters. I understand that. But I like the line. Pretty cool. I'm going to keep going with it. All right. I got this SpiderMan Doc Ock Aunt May. Now, I'm going to say I only have been buying ones like this. Now, this is X-Men, not Spider-Man, but I just picked these kind of retro-looking ones up. I think they look pretty cool. She looks pretty cool. I've been buying stuff like this in this packaging, and I don't like that packaging. I don't. A lot of people are like, oh, it's cool. It's like VHS tape packaging and stuff, but I can't see the figure, so I can't enjoy the figure. So I don't like that. This is the only way to get them, I guess. If they do put him back out on a standard card back, I will probably pick that up. But the only Spider-Man stuff I'm picking up is in the retro. And since I have pretty much all of it already, I might as well get this one. But it was $54, I think. So it's very expensive for the fact that I don't think anybody really wanted the Aunt May. Am I right or am I wrong on that? So I did see another one of these. I think this is is it Eartha Kitt? Is that what they call her? But it's the variant of the Catwoman for the Batman 66. And with that, I saw one just lonely at a Target, and I grabbed her because I was playing the chicken game, hoping she'd go on clearance. I have one already, but I just think that this is one the Catwoman I remember. So I wanted to have one to open eventually down the road. So I think she looks good. I think it's a good figure. And she came and she went so fast, and I never really saw her on clearance. And then now she's commanding a bit of a higher price on eBay. So I'm glad I got it for a normal price. Okay, so I did get a second one of these. I really don't like the closed packaging. I'm not really against the artwork on it, but I just don't like not being able to see the figure. But I was at Target, they had it, and the package was ripped, and it was actually opened. So, like this. And so I took it up there and I said, hey, they usually give me 10% off if the package is opened and messed up or whatever. And she was like, okay, cool, I'll do it. She gave me 20% off. So I got it. That's not a lot, 20 bucks. You know, 20% off of $25 takes it down to close to $20. So that's not bad. And so I guess I need to open him since he's already opened and see if all his accessories are in here. I'm going to do it live on camera. I mean, obviously I can just return it and get my $20 back, but it looks like everything's in there. So I was really suspect that it was opened. So I didn't like that it was open. But, hey, you know, put me over the edge. I'll get this guy out and take a look at him. And there he is, all armored up. Looks good. Nice looking figure. Glad I got him. Got him a little bit cheaper, so that makes my day. I hope I don't hear that he's going on clearance for like 12 bucks at places, because that'd be like, oh, what a waste. But, yeah, good looking figure. I like the line. I don't think Super 7 will be making this guy anytime soon, so definitely worthwhile pickup. And in the same veins, I actually got this one, and I don't know why, but the packaging is always kind of dented up and dinged right here. So I did get another 10% off of this guy, so I got him for an even 50, which I'm looking for deals on these Dino bots. I mean, 50 is a really good price. It's a good value, but 55 getting a little bit expensive on those. But Sludge, there's 2 more to go that I don't have, and when those show up, I'll try to get them. See if I can get a deal on them. But I really hate that you can't see them, and I might modify this package because it's already messed up a bit. And I've seen someone cut their Sludge out, put the Sludge picture down here, redo it, and all kinds of stuff. I don't know if they just redid a whole box or if they just cut it, put it in different. But yep, Sludge, 50. I guess that's the best price. If anybody else here a better price than 50? And I found another Spike Ore for 11. There were a couple of other characters, like an Andra. I don't need another Andra. And a couple of others that box a little bit beat up and all that kind of stuff. I don't think it's a bad figure. I think it's a really good figure, actually. A really good Spike Ore. The Classics one's still very expensive, so really good. For 11 bucks, I don't mind having an extra one, and picked it up. But there were a bunch of other ones over there. I have a couple of already that I didn't need, but I mean, it's the deals on this Master of the Universe are just going to keep coming up, keep popping up. but I just haven't seen Spikor in like 6-8 months, and so I was really surprised to see him in a Walmart for $11, whatever that was. Awesome. All right, so these are my pickups from my trip and a couple of other things that have arrived, some stuff I'm going to be looking at over the next week. But how many of y'all are in on that Dragonfly? I'm going to be doing, of course, full-on videos on that, but not today. Be working on other things, but curious about that. That Haslab Dragonfly looks awesome. And what do you think about these pickups? Is there anything in here that you didn't know about? Anything in here that you've gotten and you like, or you've gotten and you hate? I mean, I'd love to hear the comments on that kind of stuff and read about all that good stuff. Is anybody in on this Tron stuff? Does anyone know where you can buy it any cheaper than just at Disney World? Or I heard that the Shop Disney had it, but I never saw it there. But anyway, let me know in the comments below. Like and subscribe, and Titanium Hanger out. So I found his gun clip. He had a gun clip laying on the table here, so pretty cool. I didn't know it fell out, but I guess it fell out. And you can clip the shovel and the gun on here. All the stuff goes in here. Funny fact, my son, he's getting a little bit older. He's out of the action figures, my oldest one. And he used to be the one that would put all this stuff on a classified. I actually opened very few classifieds. He opened all the classifieds, and he put all the stuff on them, and then I took a look at it, and he really enjoyed being the first one to put all the weaponry on there and to check it all out, and then he would tell me about it. So that was kind of fun. I guess those days are over.